shut up. Okay, everybody, let's get into troubleshooting a smoke detector. The first step, we're going to replace the battery. Now, when you hear a smoke detector chirp, you want to replace all of the batteries in all the smoke detectors in your house. Be sure to use high-quality alkaline batteries in all of the smoke detectors. The positive terminal is the smallest terminal on the battery, and we can match that up right here. Now, we've got this little tricky tab that keeps this door from closing. It stops you from mounting the smoke detector without the battery in it. Okay, let's get this smoke detector mounted and see if it works. You might have to wait for 60 seconds to see if you hear a chirp. Then we might have to get along and do some more troubleshooting. Okay, let's take this guy down and do some more troubleshooting with him. We're going to take the battery out, flip this guy over, and hold the button down for 30 seconds. This will remove all the energy in your capacitor, and it will reset your smoke detector. Now let's reinstall the battery. Same positive terminal. The positive terminal's the small one. Now let's remount the smoke detector. Hey, my shirt's on inside out. Okay, let's move on to the third step. We're going to remove the cover from the smoke detector, and let's mark this to make sure that we get the cover completely aligned. And now, using a screwdriver, let's pry the cover off. There we go. We've got it opened. And now we're coming in with a can of compressed gas duster. I've got a link for this in the description below the video if you need it. Oh, shoot, I forgot to take the battery out. Okay, we're going to blow these terminals off to make sure there's no debris, and then reassemble the smoke detector. Got it all back together. And now inspect the terminals and make sure that the battery makes a really good connection. Okay, let's get this smoke detector installed. And it's working. Let's teach you guys how to install a smoke detector. So I bought a 6-pack of smoke detectors from Amazon. I've got a link in the description below the video again. Now, let's shut off the power at the breaker box and remove the smoke detector. This is a really old smoke detector. It came with the house, and the house was built in 2008. If your smoke detectors are over 10 years old, you need to replace them. If you have a combination CO2 detector and smoke detector, you need to replace them at 5 to 7 years. Okay, you guys, you want to make sure you place smoke detectors outside each sleeping area, inside every bedroom, and on every story of the house, including the basement. Make sure you test your smoke detectors monthly. If you have a smoke detector near the kitchen, you probably should use a photoelectric smoke detector. use ion detectors for the rest of the house. If you have any gas appliances in your house, use a combination CO2 and smoke detector. Always use the black wire first. It's the most dangerous wire in the house. It's the hot wire, which means it has live electricity on it. The second wire is the neutral wire, which is the white one, and you can go white to white. Let's get this wire nut on. Then the third wire is this red one, and this one is it talks to all the other smoke detectors in the house, which means when one smoke detector goes off, all the rest of them go off as well. Okay, let's fold these wires up into the box, and let's grab the new bezel. Now, this is a rectangle box. You can punch this little piece of plastic out with a screwdriver. Yeah, just like that. And again over here. And this will match up with the rectangle box. Here's our bezel, and we can use these punch outs to align with the screws. And let's tighten these down. Now don't over tighten these because it will cause the plastic to bend. Now let's attach the plug to the smoke detector and then attach the smoke detector to the bezel. Coming back to the breaker box and turn the breaker on. Don't forget to mark the date of install for the smoke detectors. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end, you guys. We'll see you in the next one.